us live and online. Welcome to the December and we're planning meeting. I am Troy, I'm the chairman. I am joined up here by Matt and Brittany, our esteemed vice chairs. This will be our last planning meeting for the year, and unfortunately our last planning meeting here at this facility. Yes, speaking to that, before we get into some of the other stuff, I did a little post on the ATC staff Facebook. We do have alternate sites for the 2 January and February staff meetings. The first one in January is at the United Library, the second January meeting, and the 2 February ones are at the Penn Lake Library. So we'll continue to keep you guys informed of those. We'll try to keep things consistent with the dates, times, and preferably one location until we work with ATC and work on a more permanent location through those channels. Let's see. I think we'll start with our primary, usually our partner announcements. I believe the only thing we have will be from our parent organization, Animation Twin Cities, and what Matt do.
Not much to report for ATC. We do have a general election coming up for a special appointment for one outstanding board member that will be happening approximately 3 weeks. I want to say, right, Kristen?
Yeah, we're going to do the weekend before the weekend before the next meeting.
And we are still looking forward to more board members to fill our member of our position. So if you're interested, get a hold of the board and we can go from there.
All right, thank you, Matt. We'll move into some departments, updates and announcements. As we get towards the tail end of the year, keep in mind that we have some deadlines coming up. One for tech requests. Those need to get to the tech department by the end of the year, so by December 31st. Those would include, pipe and drape, power drops, gap tape, things like that. If you don't get it in by the end of the year, you may find yourself denied that. So you have to then go through your vice chairs and things like that. We do understand that we have some new department heads that have actually just come on, so we'll work with the tech team on trying to get those in before the end of the year, but there might have to be some extensions for those folks. Moving on, we will go to themes. Let's see here. 4 themes that are going to send out last year's program book entries to each department in the next few days. Please review that to make any changes needed for 2023. There's going to be a tentative due date of January 15th for those. For departments that have scheduled events that will need more time, thinking of things like programming, gaming, guests. Looks like we'll start a discussion in that email for a due date that will give them enough time to finish the program, both realizing that things like programming that goes by that time. So that should be it for themes. So we have for programming. Looks like we're a little bit ahead of where we were at last year as far as panel submissions. Often they get most of the panel submissions towards the end. Panel submissions will close at the end of January. Again, if you are staff and you want to run a panel or know someone that does, please encourage them to get those in soon. You have a large amount of panels that are run by staff, so if that's what you're interested in, please get those submitted. At ComCom, they were still looking for staff and radio training needed to be done. Radio requests. If you are a department that needs a radio, your request should be in also by December 31st. Let's see. Guest department. They are working on one more guest. Making flight arrangements for guests. Working on getting some communication back on panels. Setting out, let's see, they're working on getting some Acme VIP information to put on the website and getting some additional guest information out for both social media posts and to update the portion of the website. Just some stuff on the back end as far as how it pertains to like where the guests of honor will actually be in the exhibit hall and announcements. That should do it for guests. It looks like we have one more update from the video department.
What?
No, that wasn't it. But it looks like I may have lost that email. Do you have anything on hand, Bertie?
Okay, so from Lee from video, we don't have any major updates. They're currently working on scheduling rooms, getting permissions. Exciting piece of news that he can confirm is IDA stream room is good to go so far. And new soundbars are going to be purchased during our holiday sales here. So as of right now, we're also going to be doing something super cheesy called a chairman's choice, where each of us are going to get submissions, probably stuff that's already on the menu for videos that are going to be showing. But we're each going to give 2 favorites, and Lee's going to pick one of them if it gets approved, and we'll just be part of it. Did you see retro one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be in retro as well. So kind of cute, cheesy thing. I think it's a really cute idea. I think it's going to be really fun. I hope we don't have like a ton of duplicates because we're similar in age bracket. We'll see. Thank you. Would whoever speaks to lead, would we want a list of guests to honor? And does he want like a list of videos?
Yeah, I think that'd be helpful. Yeah, that way, whatever he wants to use that as far as the scheduling and things like that, and what rights we get, that sort of thing. That is it for the department updates. We'll reconvene the other side of the holidays, and at that point we'll go to 2 meetings in January, 2 meetings in February. We also have 2 in March. I mean, we have scheduled dates for them. Hopefully we'll have the same location at that same library unless something changes with the or semi-permanent or permanent location. And then we'll be at Con. Nothing else that I can think of. JC?
Is there a date for part-time to get into the staff list who will qualify for graduates?
JC has asked if there is a specific staff or a specific date for department heads to submit for staff that are going to qualify for free badges. I don't think that we've asked for a specific date. I think we're looking at doing it a little differently than last year. I think our hope is that if you think that if you're having to schedule and your staff are going to meet that 12 hours, we would just would not have them purchase a badge, and that way we would for reimbursement ping pong. I just think that creates, as Matt had pointed out, creates a level of complexity and logistics that would be easier for us to avoid. Just send it to your vice chair, and I'll just collect all the information. Hopefully you have something. Yeah, well, then we'll have to, if they're going to qualify for that 12-hour minimum, then we'll have to reimburse those. But we didn't want to keep setting that up. We realized that some people have already purchased it, but we did not want to continue to further that and create the pay and then verify, and then we'll reimburse. We'd rather skip that. Yeah. Right.
available days to our fresh onboard.
Right. Christine?
Okay, so I have a lot of staff that are from our connections. How would you like to proceed? Getting my staff again, if I need to, or talk with them,
I suppose it would depend on, twofold, if they're part of this, if they're a convention that we've done a staff exchange for, it would just be about doing the onboarding of the form, so that they're indicated as staff on our end. That would lead us into sort of the second part as far as, finalizing the staff hotel stuff. If we're gonna look at finalizing that, we're gonna have to do that within the next few weeks here. We have a meeting scheduled on Tuesday. That will probably be one of the primary topics for the executive team, is to finalize most of the parameters for that, what the hours metric would look like for that. And past that point, what we would need to do is set, similar to other conventions, is we would need to set a date where we would need to know which staff are going to avail themselves of that program, so that we could determine rooms and allocation and things like that, and not cut that so close. I would imagine that we probably wouldn't want to go too far past January 31st to February 14th or something for that deadline. Again, that's just an estimate, but we have been looking at, again, we haven't finalized it, 20 to 24 hours for staff, fairly typical, 3 to 4 staff in a room. Again, we will finalize our discussions and then look to have some further discussions and make sure that it's feasible to roll out this year. That is our hope and our intent, but we want to make sure that it also works, and not just roll out something that creates larger issue. I mean, if they're already, if they're listed as Detour staff, then they would have to fill out another intake form. Right. Yeah, we can check and see if they're, listed on the staff list, if they are currently listed, but listed as inactive, then we can just do switch to active. Any other questions or updates? Otherwise, yeah, we'll get back in January, what we affectionately, or maybe not so affectionately, refer to as crunch time, and we'll start pushing through January was typical for like the programming deadline, and then past that into February is, well, in February, like Jeff's updated said, is the programming deadline, so then you'll start seeing a lot of this department, and you'll start seeing a lot of the proofs come out to you, so you can not only usually review your information that's going to be in the programming guide, but you can also help peer review the programming guide, find if there's any errors or stuff like that, so that we can get that out to the printers in time, so we have those for that. Those are a lot of the big deadlines that will come up before that. Again, if you need anything from your vice chairs, staff, or support, or anything like that to collaborate on, please shoot them an email or ping them and let us know. That's what we're here for. Otherwise, we will look forward to seeing everybody in January. Thank you all for coming, and thank you guys for joining us online. Just was there anything from the folks in chat? Nothing in chat as well. All right. Thank you guys, and enjoy our holiday season. Everybody be safe. We'll see everybody in January. Thank you. Yes, if you haven't signed in, please sign in also as well online. If you have not signed in, please follow the prompts on the YouTube chat to, get credit for the meeting, towards fully rights for ATC. Thank you.